Hey guys, I'm RozaldVaneGAME and welcome back to another episode of Vampyr. Where last left off was with last episode we were just fighting, constantly fighting. So we didn't really have like any room to really do any like investigation. Well, we did have like a little spot of investigation, but it wasn't by much. It was just a lot of movement and like fighting. Specifically guards of Pruwen, which was a little annoying because their levels are like 5 to 6 levels ahead of me still, which is ridiculous. And I'm just like, why? But we're trying, we're struggling, and we're chasing after a vampire lady who's whispering to Jonathan about like some weird stuff. And we looked at the victim that they left behind on us, so we're dealing with that as well. Is that an enemy over there? Yeah, I see some torches. That's like the only way to tell if there's enemies nearby or not. And it's interesting to see that that's how they're doing about it. 14, 16. You know what? I'm gonna deal with them. I want to get some XP still, as I said. As I said, I need experience points because I need to power up Jonathan a little bit more. But it's nice that they're not... Ow! There's another guy nearby, really? I didn't even notice that. Yeah, this is like the more tougher enemy type, I think.
Fucking fast!
Get that. Thank you. Oh, jeez. I mean, you can stop me anytime now. There we go. Alright, sweet. I mean, overall, at least I'll give the system encounter this much, that it's nice to fight enemies weaker than me, or at least equal levels to me at some certain places based on the story. I think I'll give them that much for now, because that is better than having to have everybody be like level 20 or 21, 22 who's like way ahead of me somehow, because they don't give you much more XP. That's the sad part, is they don't give you like a scaled XP kind of thing. Like if your level is 5 levels lower than enemy and you defeat the enemy, like you defeat said enemy, they don't give you like 5, like they don't give you more than 5 XP still. Like they still stick with just 5 XP, which is tremendously terrible in how you hand out or dish out XP. So the incentivization, they're incentivizing players to kill existing characters so you can get better XP to become stronger, which is really ridiculous, and I don't like, because you give us an option to kill people or you don't. And when you don't, you're still punishing the player for... You're not rewarding the player or anything, I think. You're just punishing the player for like having such a bad resolve in dealing with so and so forth or something. Yeah, the cemetery is like filled with enemies as always. No, I don't need to deal with the rats here. Are you gonna tell me that these vampires are just as strong as last time, or stronger? Hi. No, they're just the same. It looks like. Yeah. That's nice. At least they're the same levels when I first fought them, I think, or at least around the same levels from when I last fought them. They do get annoying if they keep yelling out loud, but I'll take it. All right, cool. Let's get out of here. I am wondering though, like, is the point of me as a player who plays RPGs, like, do I have to go around like fighting these enemies?
Still sense a presence.
Oh. Like, am I supposed to like go around fighting enemies to kill, I guess? Oh, okay, I guess. There goes that guy. Great, thanks. Thanks, game. Thanks very much. Thanks, game. I can't even see him when it comes out of nowhere. Alright, I'll take it. It's like the game just like literally makes it hard for me to catch the guy like jumping where he needs to jump. Alright. Where am I headed? I need to head this way, okay. More dead victims here. More guards of Pruwen. Man, how many guards of pre-wins are there? I can see this is a scowl right here for sure. Like the vampire fought some scowls as well as the guards of pre-win. Actually, there's a person here, isn't there? Is there a person in here? I'm curious because I know there was one quest requiring me to convince to go back to the Whitechapel. Yes, this is the one I was wondering. Is she in here? Or is she in this area? She is still. Alright, let's go and convince her, I guess, as well, right now first, because she's here anyways. What? I heard somebody saying, help me. Wait, where is this lady? So I'm trying to figure out where this lady is. More than anything. She's a...
Come to me.
No, thank you. Not right now. I'm busy trying to fix this problem here. Come on, Hao Shun. This Asian lady, I believe.
Are you all right, Miss Shun?
My name is Xiao Shun. This is the proper way to address someone in my country.
I do apologize, Xiao Shun. Are you all right?
Yes, I am. This is the only place where I can find some kind of serenity. Some way to remember my dear Matthew.
Okay, I guess. Now we get to know her life a little bit. Oh wait, how does she know about Nurse Crane?
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
Nothing.
I heard that she used to help the refugees, but unfortunately you don't see her around anymore.
Fair. I already know what happened to her.
Are you on your own? Do you have any friends or family who you could be with?
I have family and friends, but I need to be here alone. One day maybe I'll go back to them, but not now. I need silence, and I need sadness.
I need sadness. What the f... We all grieve in our own way, yeah.
I've seen many deaths in my life, and we all grieve in our own way. Some stay silent, or need to shout.
True.
Others need company, and some just can't stand it.
Thank you for your sincere words, Dr. Reed. I sense you trying to help me, even if I don't quite understand why.
Okay, wow, this is just like a straight up like thing. Let me get to know her a little bit more before we get into this option.
You realize you can't stay here forever, don't you? Eventually, you'll have to leave the cemetery.
Why?
Yeah.
Why should I go? Since this is the only place I can find peace of mind.
I mean, not to say that... The problem is, like, every time the dialogue comes up, I'm like... My brain says, you can't live here. Like, people living in the cemetery is fine, I get it. Because, you know, that's how they probably operate. But where do you get your food? Where do you get your comfort? Like, you can't just sleep on the cemetery's floor where, you know, it's all, like, bricks and stones and wood, like mud and ground. Like, you're not sleeping anywhere peaceful here. Unless you build a house nearby or something like that. But, like, cemeteries are not meant to be, like, livable places. They're just places to be, like, to bury the dead. And just bury the dead, not for people to live on. Because it's kind of disrespectful a little bit, too. I don't want to be mean, though. But at the same time, this might cancel out something. I'll say sorry I vexed you.
To be honest, I don't know. Please forgive me if I've upset you. We must all honor our departed loved ones in our own way.
You sound like you're no stranger to the pain I feel.
Let's just say, I too have a good reason to visit cemeteries at night.
Please accept my condolences for your loss then, Dr. Reed.
Okay, well, we got some connection there, I guess. I'm glad that led nowhere bad.
Tell me how your husband died, Xiao Shun.
Yeah.
Matthew died of the Spanish flu,
Oh.
like so many others. It's a mundane cause of death these days, but for me it meant the end of the world.
At this time, there is so little medical science can do to defeat this terrible epidemic. I'm truly sorry.
The worst thing is not his death, even if it tears me apart. The worst is not to have seen it coming, to have lost him so quickly, even before realizing it.
Did he hide his condition from you?
Matthew was a smiling type, a happy sort. Everything that I am not. Did he laugh at his death to come? Or did he not realize what was going to happen? I'll never know.
I think he didn't realize that it was coming. I think he doesn't realize that he was coming up with an illness that could have ended his life. Because it was, again, like as Jonathan said, like, little was known about the disease, so it just happened to just came out of nowhere, in a sense.
The Spanish flu may be the worst disease mankind has ever faced. Why are you blaming yourself?
Yeah.
You don't understand. I didn't know he was so sick. I didn't realize the gravity of his situation until it was too late.
As harsh as this sounds, we are all equally vulnerable to this awful disease. It can take the strongest man in just a couple of days.
I never said goodbye to Matthew. We never realized how bad it was. We laughed about it even. He always made me laugh. Now I don't have enough tears to shed.
Okay. That's the end of the other thing. Let's see.
Are you a doctor yourself? Is this why you feel so guilty for not saving your sick husband?
What?
No, I am not. But I still need to blame someone for Matthew's death.
Wow.
And who else, if not his wife, who did not see it coming?
I'm a physician, one of the best in the country. But I was unable to save my own sister, Mary. She died in my arms.
Why tell me this? Is it supposed to make me feel better?
No. But I felt I should share it with you, since she is buried here too.
May I ask what caused the death of your sister?
You could say she was also killed by a terrible disease. A disease I have sworn to fight and cure, no matter how long it takes.
Thank you for sharing that with me, Dr. Reed. Maybe it's time we start to rebuild our lives, you and I.
The way she said that, you and I, sounds like she's like trying to get with my character. It's kind of weird.
You should go home now.
I think you're right. Cemeteries are for the dead, for they need silence too. Thank you for your honesty and your wisdom, Dr. Reed.
Thank you for your company, Xiaoshun. Take care on the way home.
Maybe I'll see you again in Whitechapel. Goodbye for now.
Alright.
Goodbye for now.
She doesn't really have any more talking points, I think, but...
You know you can
XP.
trust me. Why have you not spoken to me?
Okay, she's still not letting go of the death. It's just kind of disappointing, but it's what it is. We got 1335, 1,335 XP now, so that's good. I'm sorry if I'm constantly announcing how much XP we've got, because my face cam literally blocks it. I mean, I could easily just cut it, like, to make it move forward, but I think that I don't have room on the side, I guess. But I mean, we're not often upgrading ourselves because, or upgrading our character because it requires a lot more XP usually, so.
Someone help me!
Where is the guy? Oh, he's right here. I didn't notice that he was sitting there. Oh, it's the priest.
What have you done?
What have I done?
Vicar Larrabee, what happened?
Yeah.
Demon!
Huh?
Hell scourge! Son of perdition!
Oh, maybe they hypnotized him.
Vicar, Jonathan's no demon. He's just a soul. Returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary, is it really you?
Wait, the sister?
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious brother.
I'm so
What is
confused.
Mother doing here?
I'm gathering the family for a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary,
Mother, say hello to your son.
Hello.
I'm so confused.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue.
Yeah,
Our
I'm confused.
Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
I'm sorry. Let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest,
Huh?
Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Of course. You can speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband, killed in France. My child, carried away by the flu.
Wait, what?
My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital. Cemetery to cemetery. Grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were.
Dead.
In front of me. On a dark pier.
Oh?
The hunger had taken me.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again, as you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Wait. Oh, they just buried her wrongfully without...
Mary. I thought I had murdered you. I tried to end myself. We've been through the same horror.
We are a disease, Jonathan. A sickness that corrupts all it touches. All we kiss, and all we kill. Look at me. Admire your ilk.
I'm so sorry.
Apologies will not suffice. I demand reparation. I want a miracle.
Miracle for what?
Are you a miracle worker, Dr. Reed?
I'm so confused.
No? I'll show you mine then. The family Reed, reunited and complete, living forever in a red sea of eternal love.
I'm so confused.
Time to go, Mother. Say hello to my son for me.
Mary, wait. I have made friends with vital knowledge. Vampires. We are not alone, Mary. With time, we can learn to live almost as we lived before.
How long?
What?
How long will this masquerade continue? I've been watching you. All these nights in Whitechapel, pretending you're still a doctor. You believe you're just fighting a disease. But it's you, the disease. Jonathan, you!
I'm a scientist. I'll find a solution. Let our mother go, please.
You're always the one to sway me to reason, Jonathan. But before, your motivations were always pure. Now you're tainted.
Let her
Tainted.
go! She has no part to play in this.
Yeah, just let her be.
Very well. Have you heard our good doctor? You can go home, Mother. Go home and rest in peace.
Don't tell me you're gonna tell her to die in home.
Yes, I'll go home and rest.
It's so easy to make them obey or forget. Puppets for our pleasure. I've seen you have your fun.
You are mad.
So that's what I am, Doctor. Mad. I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing these voices in my head. One in particular. That of my dead brother.
What? How?
This is the reason I must kill you.
What?
Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself.
Huh?
No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my ear.
Mary. No, don't!
Time
what?
to die, brother. And this time for good.
I'm just so confused. Oh, she's a boss fight, but
Me
she's...
to rot
Whoa!
in this grave.
Oh, jeez. I'm so confused how she's that strong. Oh, jeez. Okay, what is this? Why are we having bite marks on this guy here? That's the weird part. Why are you... What?
What have you done?
I didn't do anything. What? I'm so confused what she just did. Oh, jeez. What? That thing is, like, weird. Give me your blood. Thank you very much. Oh, okay. I gotta heal up a little bit.
You've killed me, brother.
Oh, jeez. She's too fast? What? barely get any movement, like, or anything to, like...
Come to me, Jonathan.
I gotta heal up a little bit at least.
You burned away Nurse Crane's mind.
What?
You're a monster.
I don't try to. I tried to help her, you bastard.
Kiss me again, sweet brother.
Ill? Oh jeez, oh jeez,
Give me your
oh jeez.
blood, priest.
Oh, come on, dude.
Final thoughts are just to die.
Oh jeez.
Assassin.
Okay, there we go. That was so dumb. I should have taken that freaking priest, but I didn't. I should have took the priest with the blood.
Rest in peace, monster.
Uh-huh. Oh. This fight is so ridiculous, though.
Abomination.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. This fight is so ridiculous. Like, I didn't have the time. I didn't have the time to talk about how I felt. But I'm gonna wait till I finish this fight. If it starts off the fight right here. No. Okay. I'm guessing we have to go this direction, right? Yeah. Okay. My point is, this fight is really ridiculous. I want to state that because no, actually, I'm not gonna do. I'm just gonna fight. Okay, I'm like, part of me wants to say more, but I'm just like, I don't want to say more.
No, you can trust me.
Is she done with the investigation?
Maybe I'll see you again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're done with that. Okay.
Goodbye for now.
I didn't know where the save was like ended there. So we got 2,235 XP, it seems. So Mary's like literally like what? 5 levels ahead of me? Yeah, 5. No. 6 levels ahead of me.
Help me!
So we're gonna have to fight her automatically here, I guess.
Killed me, brother.
Oh, jeez. Give me your freaking blood. I don't have enough blood to help myself. Oh, jeez. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get you anyways.
Jonathan, kill him.
I have
Revel
to.
in your true nature. Assassin! Come to me, Jonathan.
The reason why I did that is because you're gonna steal it away from me. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Getting back a little bit. Got him. Oh, I was about to like mess up there. I needed more blood back. Okay, I need to take my time to fight her off anyways. The reason why I had to do what I had to do was because she was gonna take it anyways. Like, even if I don't get involved with that fight. Alright, I'm out of that spot. Not going to stay in that spot. Oh jeez, oh jeez.
You left me.
There we go. It's funny that it interrupts her a little bit every time that happens. Vomit. No, not vomit. I thought it was gonna be vomit.
You burned away Nurse Crane's mind. You're a monster.
Okay.
Rest in peace, monster.
I don't know if we'll get it right here in this fight, but we'll see. Oh jeez, I gotta pick up for that. Can I heal up? I mean, it's not as annoying as Fengel, I guess, the big guy that we fought in the 2 episodes ago. There we go. Give me your blood. I gotta heal up a little bit in case.
Kiss me again, sweet brother.
I hate that she keeps saying that. It's like, it sounds weird. Like, out of context, it's weird to me. Oh, okay. Well, I got some hitting. Still gonna heal up a little bit before we get into that. There we go. Blood. Oh boy. Gonna heal. Can I? Do I have bullets? I do. For some reason, I do.
What have you done?
Oh.
I'll make
jeez.
you kneel like a dog, just as you did to John Hampton.
Did I make him die?
You've killed me, brother.
I didn't kill Sean, though. Alright. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, I gotta switch it up. Got him again. Alright. The gunshots were good enough because I paced it where it worked, I guess. There we go. Woo! Oh. That was annoying. Alright, let's finish this stupid story part, I guess.
Well, brother, it's time to bring this conversation to an end.
Is that a steak?
Forever.
Makeshift
You know
steak?
I will not play this game.
Calm now, Doctor. Like a rabid dog. Or think you're performing an autopsy.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red.
Who?
I am
Oh,
the Harbinger,
Ashbury.
bringing your punishment.
Then do it.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages. All nightmare, no dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
Wait, then why don't you end it yourself? Why do you have to make me end it for you? This doesn't make any sense.
I will find a cure, Mary.
Yeah, he did stake her.
I swear it.
Then, at last, I can forgive you.
Don't tell me I'm moving her to the grave myself. I think I'm moving it here. Okay. I was confused. Like, I was confused because I was like, am I the one moving this one now? I'm moving in this cutscene? For some odd random reason they decide to make me move him. When you don't really ever do this kind of thing ever in this game. Like, you never condition the player to think like, oh, I have to move the character myself. Well, I'm waiting till the scene finishes before I talk more about my thoughts on this particular scene slash thing. Okay, my hand was up just to see if it's actually still me controlling it or just it's doing it automatically for at a certain degree. My hand's up. Let's see what he will do. Oh, achievement. Hail Mary. Defeat Mary. Achievement unlocked. Hail Mary is the achievement.
Blood. As I shed one last red tear for my fallen sister, I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.
I'm guessing this is the halfway point at this point, yeah? Rising Fever, Chapter 4. Yeah, this is like the halfway point, I feel like. Like, there's only probably 6 chapters in this game, but we'll see. The Great Hunt, Chapter 4. Alright, we'll pause and read this. It seems like it's a Lady Ashbury invitation. So she's wanting us to speak at the West End. Garda Prewin has launched a great hunt in London. Okay, cool. Sweet. We got 4,735 XP. What in good gracious? Just randomly just drops us with a lot of like XP right off the bat. That's insane. That fight definitely was a lot more deserving for that much XP, I think. Okay, we'll probably have to go through another upgrade phase. I think we don't have... We're still at the hospital, which is nice. The one exclamation mark is gone, weirdly enough. There was like 2 exclamation marks in this area, but I don't know what happened to the other one. What is this? So we need to talk to Dr. Swansea for a new dialogue stuff. We'll probably have to deal with another something, I bet. This guy's fatigue for the heart. Fatigue. Maybe I might go off and do the fatigue run first. Like, give those guys some fatigue medicine and then move back up to the space here. Yeah, I can't cure this guy because I don't have any knowledge of brain medicine, apparently. I don't know where I need to find the recipes for the brain medicine because I don't have any ways to deal with that at the moment. So, Whitechapel has a lot of people with fatigue, so let's go and help them out first. Can't help this guy still. We don't know where Darius is. I'm still so concerned about where Darius is. The cold is fine to deal with. Neuralgia. I can't pronounce that word. A cold and fatigue is fine to deal with. The other two with the brain issues I cannot deal with at the moment. Alright. I need to keep this society or this particular health status at least to a normal point, so I need to go out there and help them out first. That'll probably be for me for the next episode, I think. Before I go to sleep, of course. I need to go out there and do some stuff, I guess, for them. So we need 3 fatigue medicine if I don't have them yet. Oh, there's a thing here. What is this? Analyze, I guess? Oh, so it gives us other things. Okay, so it gives us, like, serum, better serum stuff, I guess, maybe. Fatigue. Give me... Oh, I have 3 already. Okay, let me get another one made anyways, just in case. Bronchitis, pneumonia, a cold is somebody has a cold in this game, so we'll deal with that. 1 cigarette case done. I didn't know we had, like, bottles of alcohol. Lots of it. Box of pills I would always break down no matter what. 1 perfume box would be fine. Yeah, I have a lot of materials for other things. It seems like I wouldn't really need that much more materials for the normal stuff, so I'll just sell off some stuff later on when I can. I don't think I have enough of anything for the upgrades yet. Yeah, they're still not giving me the items I need to upgrade some of these last remaining items here. Yeah, they're not giving it to me yet. Alright. Sorry, I zoomed in on his face like that. Let me get some ammo for my gun at least. Refill all. There we go. Alright. Time is 30 minutes already. I'm trying to think what I want to do next. I do need to go to Whitechapel, maybe. But this is literally the Nurse Crane fight, I believe. So we'll have to not worry about that right now. Okay. I wish there was a way to fast travel. Because right now I just feel like... I mean, the map isn't super tremendously big. But it's still something that I kind of want to, like... get myself to be able to do things. But... Alright, I'm gonna make my way there. To the Whitechapel at least, because I want to at least get rid of the Whitechapel stuff while I can. I'm guessing we're going to be fighting along the way, so I'm hoping it's not long with the fight. But I want to talk about what I feel about the Mary fight, or the story premise of adding Mary to the fight. Can I get there in time? I don't even know. We'll see. I know there's guards of Pre-Wins in the street now. They might be stronger now. Yeah, they're stronger now. Oof, okay. Yeah. I want to go out there and help Whitechapel, but Guards of Pre-Win is being freaking annoying for me to just go out there right now. Yeah, I'm gonna probably just, you know what, I'll just, like, be in here for a little bit, and then, we'll continue in the next episode to Whitechapel. I'm contemplating about sleeping at the moment to just, like, get my characters leveled up so I can be up against them properly, but it's making it tough. We'll see. Yeah, so kind of closing out for this episode, my thoughts on the Mary thing. I wanted to speak on it, but I didn't want to speak on it while I'm going through it because I wanted to see if the resolve helped me understand why this was important or why was this a necessary move for the story. I personally think this addition of dropping Mary, like a plot twist that says Mary was alive all this time as a vampire this time, really didn't sit right with me narratively, I think. I felt like they just tossed it in because they felt like it was a cool twist, but I felt like it just diminishes this feeling of like rules of how vampires are converted, I think. Because right now the number one rule I have not really understood is how do people become a vampire? Like in movies and shows, the way that vampires become vampires, like how are they born, how are they created? One of them is like sucking the vampire's blood, like a human would be like drinking from the vampire's blood, and they will slowly have their blood mixed with bloods of the vampire, and they will slowly convert into a vampire. And then there's the other thing, which is the normal like bite from the vampire. Any vampires that suck the blood, but not all blood from the character, is considered able to turn into a vampire. And then, of course, there's the vampires that don't convert anybody at all whatsoever, and they just suck your blood, and that's it. Like they just clean you dry, basically, which is like the insta kill. You don't get anything out of it. They don't convert ever. They just die like a beast eating some innocent animal. Those are like the three rules of vampires that I know that I've seen about. And of course, Masquerade the Bloodlines 1 has been something that I always drag back to a lot because it feels more realistic in a sense of how they build the story and how they make the RPGs work of like the storytelling of the vampire stuff. But here, on the other hand, it made no sense. How did she take this long to become a character to be killable or fightable? And worst of all, Mary's like super powerful for some odd reason. After just sitting in her coffin for like about many hours and not even alive at all, like she wasn't breathing, she was not moving, she was just sitting there like this maybe, like in the coffin, and she said she had to claw and dig her way out, which clearly does not say much considering because a vampire would be stuck in there forever. Like if they don't have the strength, no blood involved, how the hell would they get out ever if they don't have the strength to get out? And then weirdly enough, after just drinking a few blood, it seems like she just got even more powerful, which made no sense either, because, like, it just didn't sit right with me, considering how inexperienced Mary was as a vampire, and then suddenly she's, like, the most Dark Souls style boss fight of a monster, or of a vampire, that I've never seen before. Like, why is she just as strong as Fergal, the big guy we literally fought? The big guy who we literally fought was a bit more easier of a boss fight than Mary, even though Mary had no screen time, no existence of how she became this powerful besides sucking people's blood off, and like suddenly she's all like just very powerful and strong. I just don't get it. I would ask these questions: how did she get this strong? How the hell? And she was super obsessed. She said, and only that, she said that she's been watching our character since Dorothy Crane's situation, which the burial came after Dorothy Crane's situation, which kind of defeats the purpose because we did go to her cemetery grave funeral thing after dealing with Dorothy Crane, I thought. I'm confused because how the hell did she get out of it after the Dorothy Crane situation? When she clearly said she dug her way out from the grave, like literally prior or after the fact that she was dug down there, like she was dropped into that cemetery funeral place. I think there's some plot holes right there. It's clearly some plot holes, and it clearly makes no sense, like with Mary as a character, to be a fightable character, like a boss fight. I just don't think that it makes me buy into the fact that that story of that character makes any sense at all. I think if they stuck by Mary being dead and just in the grave, and it's just some lady who just suddenly was like, I saw what you did to that poor girl, and like she's like the one who's been following Jonathan throughout the whole interaction from the beginning of the game to that point of the fight, and she's this one anomaly. Like maybe she's like the best of the best friends of of the sister, and the sister had some sort of relationship with this other vampire, then it would have been more interesting to me, I think. Like, to have some weird anomaly that's just like, you didn't know your secrets, your sister's full secret, where she had fallen in love with a vampire woman, and she has been sort of been watching the brother ever since, when she was following him and stuff. Like, that makes more sense to me personally than to have the sister come out of the grave and says she's been following Jonathan from the beginning of the game, or almost near the beginning of the game, and then suddenly expose the fact that they can take the mother and stuff. I just didn't like that. It just felt really just dirty just to make that kind of move on the player and not have any sense of like understanding of like why Jonathan would ever be like fighting his own sister in that case. I don't think so. I don't think it built up that, like, not hype, but like, they built up that sort of story to make it work that way, I think. So I think that's what I feel. I feel like it's a bad choice. They chose that the wrong way. They should have went with a different thing going on. Like, I totally would be fighting another vampire. I totally would agree that there should have been a boss fight after dealing with Sean Hampton's situation. And again, Sean Hampton is not dead. I don't know why Mary just suddenly is just doing that. And she's even, and worst of all, Mary says, "Why don't you kiss me again?" I think is what she said. It's like, why are you telling your brother to kiss you, which is like suck the blood off of her again? Like, why are you saying weird stuff? It's like, I understand you're crazy, but why are you making it sound weirder than it normally should be not? Like, I thought we were just playing a game where it just feels more like a cheesy, serious game. Like, it's a serious game, but it has some cheesy writing in it. Like, that's how I feel like so far with the way the game's going. But anyways, that's my point. That's my irk that I need to like let out now. Maybe in the future I might say something slightly different about how I feel about Mary, but about Mary in this game, like, how does she get into this game, like, how do I feel about her involvement by this point. But overall, I just want to make my point now, so the next episode does not be me spewing over the same thoughts about what I have to say again. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry for making a lengthy ending here, but thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode, and we'll see what happens next. I don't know. I'm at a I'm sticking to going to Whitechapel to cure those people, then go to sleep. And then from that point, I should probably start going forward with the main story stuff, or some of the side objective, because I see Swansea needs some help, as well as no, it's just Swansea, yeah, because the other one is Cranes. I keep forgetting that was Cranes! ! So we'll deal with Swansea after we're done with curing the Whitechapel folks, and then we'll see where we go from there. So thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next one. Roz out.